Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Maggie Kitchen Journeys, an initiative aimed at helping you start your kitchen journey. Today, we will give you tips on how to identify your customer, understand his needs, and market your product well. Excited? So let's get started so that you're able to build a brilliant business.
एक बड़ा मशहूर डायलॉग है, इस दुनिया में सब कुछ बिकता है, बस बेचने वाला चाहिए. You can sell anything if you know how. This applies to your food business too, but only if you know who your customers are. I have a few important questions for you. Do you understand your customers really well? Do you know who they really are? And what do you think they're looking for? You need to know the answers to these questions, because without knowing about your customers, you can't sell them anything. I'm Aditya Save and I'm a co-founder of Agilio Labs. In this video, we're going to try and figure out how to know your customers. Let me give you an example. Suppose you live in a remote hill station that gets a lot of price-conscious tourists. Do you think it will make sense to open a super premium fancy restaurant? Even if you serve amazing food, you will always have a problem having a steady stream of customers, right? For a small business, it is even more crucial to figure out who your customers could be. So let's get started. So step 1, understand the different types of customers. You need to understand what are the different types of customers to whom you can sell your products. The best way to do this is to divide them into different types of groups. You can divide them by, let's say for example, age. For example, young children, teenagers, adults, seniors, etc. Or by occupation. You could call them students, homemakers, working professionals, or by where they live, such as a neighborhood or a city or even a country, or by family status, whether they are married or bachelors, or whether they have kids or not. So when you divide people by groups, you can identify certain common things about the members of that group. This helps us to figure out what their needs can be, and that's where your business opportunity can come from. So let's say you have decided to start a business of making and selling snacks. If you group customers by age, you will realize that they have really different snacking needs. Young children might prefer sweet snacks such as pastries. Teenagers or college students might prefer filling or tasty snacks such as sandwiches or Maggi. And adults might prefer healthy roasted snacks. So as you can see, by segmenting people into groups, you can figure out what you can sell to them. Step 2, identifying your customers. Now that we have identified the different groups or segments of customers, we have to decide which of these groups you will sell to. Of course, all kinds of people can buy your products, but these selected segments will give you the most business. To find out who your customers will be, you have to ask yourself a few questions about them. Like for example, would this group be interested in buying my product? Does my product solve any need that this group has? And would they be willing to pay the price that I want to set for my product? Chalo, let's say you have decided on selling healthy roasted snacks at a premium price. College students might not be interested in buying these and possibly would not be able to afford them either. However, health conscious adults who would be looking out for healthy snacks, you could address their need for these low calorie snacking options, and they would be willing to pay a higher price as well. So this group of health conscious adults becomes your main customer. So step 3, learn more about your customers. Now that you know what customer you're going to sell to, you need to find out more about them, such as their likes and dislikes, what they do, and even where they shop. For your healthy snacks business, you can find out more about these health conscious customers. Talk to people at gyms, talk to people at health food shops, or even health conscious family and friends. So I would say, try to find out what kind of snacks they like and what is missing in the market. This will give you an idea of what kind of snacks you should be making. You can also find out where they shop for health food, whether it is at their own gym or whether it is fitness clubs, grocery shops, or even online. This will give you an idea on where you can sell your products. Knowing these things about your customer will help you create a product that appeals to them and market to them better. We'll talk more about this in our next video. Do tell me about your business and its customers in the comment box below. Until then, this is Aditya saying all the best.
And now, a quick recap of all the tips we just learned. You need to understand what are the different types of customers that you can sell your product to. Divide your customers into different groups on the basis of factors like their age, occupation, family status, etc., and try to understand their needs. After segmenting them into different groups, decide which of these groups is your target or which of these groups will you sell to. Ensure that your chosen group will buy your product and also be willing to pay the price you set for your product. Now that you have identified your customer, you need to find out more about them so that you can market your product better.